Hey, what's up everyone? It's your pal Wally. Today I'm gonna do my first ever pizza rescore at Uglydough Pizza. And I'm doing this rescore because I believe they deserve it. So let's go. Uglydough Pizza, the Rescore. Yeah, I should do this right here, shouldn't I? It's beautiful here. Okay, so you saw how the pizza was made, and if I put a side-by-side video of what I had last time, I think that you guys will see that there is a very marked difference. More specifically, there is less tomato sauce. Just from feeling the box, it's a lot lighter than last time. Last time was just way too much cheese. It was just like really heavy. This one is much better. Let's take a look. All right, okay. Yeah. This, to me, it's always been a beautiful pizza. I mean, look, the fluffy crust, and this time it is, well, you know, still a little bit too wet. I think, for one thing, I think he still added a little bit too much cheese. I know that they definitely diced the cheese up into smaller bits, but to me it's still, and I know that a lot of people like a lot of cheese, but to be honest, yeah, I mean, if you overdo it, it's just too much, you know? But definitely way better than before. Here we go. Good liver spotting as always. Good cheese. The bread is really, really good. Really soft bread. It's got a good little bit of char to it. Nice and crusty. It's good. Good pizza. The sauce, just right. Crust, always great. And you can see the cheese, it doesn't slide off. Look at that, right? A marked difference from last time. Doesn't slide off, it stays right on the pizza. And I think I didn't explain last time why I think that it was my fault, why the pizza came out the way it came out. I think it came out the way it came out because when I was there, when the guy was adding the cheese and the sauce, right? I was like going, ooh, ah, wow, ooh, you know, doing the usual sounds that you make when you see somebody adding a lot of ingredients onto a food item. Another reason why is because the guy that made it for me last time, he reminded me of me. When I was in my mid-20s, I love cooking, but I couldn't afford cooking school, so somebody recommended that I go work for a Chinese catering hall. And I did it. Like within a few days, I got my first job working at a catering hall. I was in charge of the mushu pork station. You know, mushu pork, it's got the wrapper, it's got pork, mushrooms, wood ear mushrooms, bamboo, and this great sauce. And there was a guy next to me, it was also his first day. He was in charge of fried rice and lo mein noodles. So the reason why I can sort of associate myself with the guy working at the pizza the first time is because there was this couple that came to me and all they wanted was just pork on the mushu wrappers. They didn't want the Chinese mushrooms, they didn't want the bamboo, they didn't want the wood ear mushrooms, they didn't want the stuff that was considered too funky. So throughout the entire night, this couple just came to me and all I just kept doing was giving him just only pork and the mushu wrappers, and that's it. Eventually, the manager came, he looked at the mushu pork, and he was so pissed off. He was like looking at me, like wondering why I did what I did. And the guy next to me was worse off. The guy next to me, his name was Richie, who was in charge of the fried rice and lo mein noodles. What he did was even more mind-boggling. He dropped all the fried rice into the lo mein. And when the manager asked him why he did that, I was wondering why too. Richie's explanation was that's the way he eats it. Richie, if you're out there, you're a mad genius. And of course, at the end of the night, both of us idiots got fired, and rightfully so. And we're just happy to make people happy. And that's why we do what we do. I'm gonna eat the whole damn thing. You know, so far I reviewed over 24 pizzas so far. And the reason why I came back to Uglydough is because the pizza quality was actually quite good. The only thing was, it was just a technical skill. Technical, you know, you can always fix, which they did on this one. It's a great pizza. I think you're in this area, Sukumi Soy 11. You should definitely give it a try. I give them an 8.5. Yeah, it's great pizza, just a little bit too much cheese this time, but still good. Go check them out. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Goodbye.